Hey everybody, Mr. Weed here. I just messed up this video, and this is my second take at it, but who cares? Sorry I haven't been making videos, but honestly, now that we're not purely virtual anymore, there's not as much of a reason for me to make them, and not as much of a reason for me to be sitting in front of this computer all the time. Forgive the setup. I just moved recently, so I'm still kind of setting everything up and getting back in the swing of things. But I had a request for information about how live streaming concerts works now that we're back to sort of in-person performances but need a virtual option still. So here's how I do it. It's honestly super simple. It takes a tiny bit of setup, but once you get it set up, it's as simple as plugging in your camera and clicking a button when you're ready to go, really. So first of all, the camera. The camera that I use is the Zoom Q2N 4K. I honestly suggest any band director, choir director, orchestra director, any music director who wants to record anything video wise gets one of these cameras. They're cheap. It's by the company Zoom that makes those handheld recorders that we all love so much. So the audio quality is fantastic for both recording directly to the camera or to your computer and live streaming. It uses the same microphones for live streaming and all that. And it's easy to plug in and use as a webcam. It's got a little webcam function. It's fantastic. Just plugs in via regular old USB, and that looks like this. We can swap over to here. It looks like this on Amazon, and actually the price has apparently gone down because I'm pretty sure I paid an even $300 for it a couple years ago. So yeah, that's pretty good. And now I put it on top of one of these, which honestly I'll put the link in the description. This was a random thing I just bought off Amazon because I needed a tripod back when I was doing virtual teaching and moving around a bunch. And wanted a tripod I could use for different things. And it's just, honestly, it's been one of my favorite tools since all this went down, since I got it. This is what it looks like. These legs fold up, so it's super compact. It's very short and easy to use. It actually holds a phone also if you flip this thing out, which is pretty cool. And it is nice and easy to carry around, and you flip these three things out and the whole thing extends up to almost 70 inches long, which I can't even come close to fitting it in the frame here. So it's very cool, very easy to use. That's what I stick the camera on top of for live streaming. And once it's on top of the camera or on top of the tripod, I plug it into my laptop, which I have Streamlabs installed on. This is the website, streamlabs.com. I'll link that also. You can download Streamlabs from there, install it on a laptop, I'd suggest, just so you can move it around easily. Once it's installed, first thing it'll do is ask you to log in. I prefer to use YouTube. This account is actually through a school account anyway, so I use this account. You can also use Twitch or Facebook, I believe, without paying any extra money. If you subscribe to Streamlabs Prime, you can actually stream to all three at once, as many as you want, I think, which is kind of cool. I prefer YouTube, though, because it saves the... Where's my channel? Sorry, I thought it was on my channel here. It actually just saves right to your YouTube channel without you doing anything. I could have edited this down. It's got a half an hour of dead space at the beginning of the video where I was just too lazy. I started the live stream before it... before the concert actually started, but this was our Christmas concert live stream. This is exactly what people saw who were watching the live stream. I think about 400 people watched it the day of, and now it's just been sitting on my YouTube channel, and it's about 766 people have watched it so far. So I could go in and edit this further. I just didn't feel like it. Honestly, it's good enough for people who want to watch it. That was the live stream there, so I like using YouTube. So when you first fire up Streamlabs, all you have to do is log in to whatever account you want to stream to. And then this is the little bit of setup that might take a little bit of figuring out, but I'll do my best to kind of show you right now. It's hard to show Streamlabs at the same time while, frankly, I'm using Streamlabs to record this video, but here we go. It's going to get a little bit double mirror effect here for a second, but here. This is what Streamlabs looks like. This right here, what I'm tracing with my mouse, is the scene. It is what is being projected to either the live stream or, in this case, the video that I'm recording. So you can also record videos with it by hitting this record button down here. When you first log in, these two boxes down here will be blank. I can't click on any of the ones over here because currently scene 1 is or this scene, screen 1, is showing you everything that's on this monitor here. And if I click any of these other scenes, it'll switch to that scene. And like, for instance, if I click on the music welcome, it brings you right back here. But if these will all be empty, I believe. It might have one blank scene in there when you fire it up. It's been a while, but you can click add new scene. And when you do, a new scene here will pop up. Click on that scene, and it'll really just be blank up here because these will all be empty. I think I might have some weird stuff like some logos or something. Yeah. Oh, this is back from this scene was originally from a while ago, but anyway, it will be blank, and all you have to do is, with the camera plugged in, click this little plus button here and click video, add new source, video capture device, hit add source, and then this will pop up here, and you can choose your camera from right here. Once you do, see, like, that's the camera I'm currently using here. Click add source, and it'll show up in this. Actually, you know what? I can do that for you because this scene doesn't currently have the camera in it. Click add source. I can put this camera here, say add source. It pops up like this. See, here I am. Hooray. And then I can, if I want it to be full screen, boom, go like that. Now this is, right? This is what you're seeing. So if this was your camera pointed at your stage, anybody, if you're recording video with Streamlabs or live streaming it, this is what would be seen by viewers. And if you click go live down here, you can click go live. If you're logged in, this currently I'm logged in my Twitch account, but that's a different thing. If you're logged in YouTube, you can use this screen, I believe, to schedule a stream. What happens if I can't go live right now. And that way you can get the link beforehand to send out to people. I don't want to be in this scene. This is wacky. There we go. Hey. But then once it's set up like that, literally all you have to do is plug in your Zoom or whatever, put it on your tripod, point it at your stage, plug it into your computer, and fire up Streamlabs and hit go live, and it's good to go. And if you're logged in through YouTube, it'll not only then send out your live stream to your YouTube channel, but it'll save it right there. It'll be saved on your channel for you to have forever, for other people to go back and watch later. The final thing is you can use any camera that you want. That doesn't matter as long as it records audio also. Otherwise, if you're plugged into a laptop, it's going to try and use your laptop's built-in microphone to record that audio, which just won't work. It won't sound good. A lot of webcams also record audio. Most of them aren't very good. So, be aware of that. But if you're on a super budget and you already have a camera that you bought during virtual teaching or something that records audio, and it's like good enough for now until maybe you can afford to get something better in your budget, you can totally do that. This, though, in my opinion, is it's the cheapest, best thing you can get for recording or live streaming any kind of performance. So this is definitely my suggestion: the Zoom Q2N 4K. I honestly wish I had 5 of them. They're amazing. But that's all for now. I'll put the links to the camera and the tripod and Streamlabs in the description. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out either in the comments here or any other way. And hopefully this is helpful. And that's all I got. Good luck with all of your upcoming performances. Hopefully you enjoy being back to whatever version of in-person you are, and so do your students. So thanks so much. Feel free to subscribe. I don't know how much more of these I'll be doing as time goes on, but if you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see, feel free to leave in the comments, and have a wonderful day.